We have our next guest,
She's actually, I think, a little early,
but that's
so
okay.
we can handle that. But we're going to,
Well, let's go ahead and have Virginia come on.
yeah, which
she's,
actually fits perfect because she's the partner of Levi on
Yes,
Beyond the
yes.
Oblong Box, so that works very well.
Yes. So without further ado, let's have Virginia join us.
And she can give her own little. Well, wait a minute. I have a biography I can do for her.
Yes.
Let me just find the right spot.
Virginia.
Oh,
That was like perfect timing. We just finished Levi's section, and so
yes. Oh my goodness! Yay!
So Virginia,
that's beautiful.
We're assuming that you are still going to do the City in the Sea. Is that correct?
Henceforth, my background.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Which was published 1831, and
correct.
Virginia read her first Poe stories when she was nearly 9 years old. The Black Cat and the Gold Bug started it all for her, picking them out and all her own in the elementary school library. Very good. Over the years, the interest in Poe grew from fascination into a never-ending love, which a lot of us will share with her.
Yes.
No matter if she is performing with her dance company, working as an MUA, or writing lyrics, all aspects of her life has been and continues to be shaped by Edgar and his works. So Virginia and Levi, as we said, host our brother-sister POEcast Beyond the Oblong Box, and it's only apropos that she is joining us right after Levi.
Yes.
And
oh my gosh.
Without further ado, take it away, Virginia, to the city under the sea.
Yes.
Oh, thank you all. That was such a lovely introduction.
Yes.
All right. So yes, I am reading City in the Sea. Sorry if I'm trying to fix the audio. Does it sound okay to you guys?
You sound great. Yes.
I'm actually in my work here, in my room at work. So the acoustics are not very good. And pardon me if you hear people walking up the hallways.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll just
Sorry
say
about
they're
that.
mermaids getting their legs. So
or ghouls. Just,
or ghouls passing by.
Mermaid ghouls. Mermaid ghouls.
There we go.
Mermaid girls drowning. Okay, yes.
Ooh, that's right.
All right, here we go.
Turn it over to you and let us know when you're ready for us to come back.
Yes.
So. All right. So here we go. City in the Sea by Edgar Allan Poe. Lo, death has reared himself a throne in a strange city lying alone, far down with the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten towers that tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours, around by lifting winds forgot. Resigned beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from holy heaven come down on that long night of that town, but lit from out the lurid sea, streams up and the turrets silently, gleams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes, up spires, up kingly halls, up fanes, up Babylon-like walls, up shadowy, long-forgotten bowers of sculptured ivy and stone flowers, up many and many a marvelous shrine whose wreathed friezes intertwined the viol, the violet, and the vine. Resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and shadow there that all seem pendulous in the air. While the proud tower in the town, death looks gigantically down. Their open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with the luminous waves, but not the riches there that lie in each idol's diamond eye, not the gaily jeweled dead tempt the waters from their bed. For no ripple curls, alas, along the wilderness of glass. No swelling tell the winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint the winds have been on seas less hideously serene. But lo, a stir is in the air. The wave, there is motion, pardon me, there is a movement there, as if the towers had thrust aside in silently sinking at the dull tide, as their tops had feebly given a void within the firmly heaven. The waves have now a redder glow, the hours are breathing faint and low, and when amid no earthly moans, down, down that town shall settle hence, hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence. Ta-da.
Yay!
Snaps for Virginia.
Poetry snaps.
Oh,
Poetry
Yes.
snaps.
That is such a lovely poem.
Yes.
thank you. Made a few mistakes, but that's all right. I kept
That-
going.
That's okay. That's okay. It is intimidating to read aloud.
Yes.
Even if you
Especially-
practice over and over.
Especially here at work, where I'm like, I know people can hear me in the hall.
Yes. Yes.
They're
Well,
like, what are you doing?
they got a treat.
Exactly.
They
They're
did.
getting their own little rendition and performance, so they
Yes.
can just enjoy it
Mhm.
and move on.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So Virginia, is that one
Absolutely.
of your favorites?
I do like this one a lot. As a kid, I think like a lot of children, when they start learning about folklore and legends and tales,
Mhm.
I was super obsessed. I'm sure you guys probably were too. I was super obsessed with the tale of Atlantis.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, of course, as a kid, this poem, when I first read it, I was like, ooh, is this about the lost city of Atlantis?
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
But there's so many more layers to it than that.
Yeah.
And it is one that I don't think, while I think more people know it than they realize, it's still one of those poems that not many people really know of
Mhm.
Edgar's.
Yeah.
So it's not one that would automatically come to someone's brain if you said, do you know any Poe poems?
Yeah.
So it's definitely one that I think definitely needs to be read more,
Mhm.
discovered more. Perhaps
I
we can
agree.
talk about that in the future Poem Plugged.
Yes,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes. That would be a very appropriate one for the summer, thinking of going
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
sea, the beach, the
Yes.
ocean.
Yes,
And I
absolutely.
love this poem because it has the cross with history too,
Mhm.
because most, like
Yes.
Virginia and myself and probably you, we would think of Atlantis as being
Yes.
part of it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But for me, it was more than Atlantis. It was more of the lost library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
Because when I
That
think
Yeah.
about
too.
it, it's like that was always so fascinating to me about how the giant library that it fell into the sea
Yes.
and got
Yes.
lost. And
Gone.
there's so
Yeah.
many different TV
Travesty.
shows that have brought about finding the lost library and
Mhm.
recovering some of the Dead Sea Scrolls. I think they actually have recovered some of them, but not with the whole Library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
No.
But it's always fascinating to me, all
Mhm.
that history and all of that left there. And then Atlantis
Mhm.
being that mythological, kind of
Mhm.
like with the Greek mythology and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love the nuances to both.
Yeah. The
So,
title to
Absolutely.
me, what I always think of, The City in the Sea, the first thing that comes to my brain is Venice. And
Mm.
just adding that romantic
Oh,
flavor to it. Just the city in the sea.
yeah, because
imagine.
technically,
Yeah, it is. It is in the sea, and they keep having
Yes.
to redo their boundaries to make sure
Yes.
it doesn't
yeah,
actually
Fall.
disappear like
fall.
Atlantis.
Yes.
Yeah,
But can you imagine being in
absolutely.
a gondola and reading that or having that recited to you?
Yeah, recited to.
Yes,
Oh,
as you're
that
floating
would
down the canals. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, yeah,
that would be
that might be it.
beautiful and a little surreal all at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we should plan a Poe trip.
Yeah, that would be for a really long time, and unless we became millionaires through the
Yes.
lottery or
Oh,
something like that. But Virginia, Season, and
yes.
Holly both give you hellos and great job.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
So,
Thanks,
yeah, that was
everyone.
it.
Oh,
And we were glad that you were joining us live. We know that
yes.
you were going to give us a video, but that kind of
Yes.
technology didn't work out for us. That's okay. We
That
got
is
you
okay.
live in person. That's all
Yes.
right.
I'm a part-time fairy, so anybody who
But
knows anything about the lure of fairies technology doesn't really
Yeah.
work for us very well.
Yes. But you're here. You have a beautiful background to
Yeah.
Yes.
share the poem, and
Yes.
it was lovely. Absolutely
was.
wonderful.
Thank
We enjoyed
you.
it.
Thank
Yes.
you. Well, you
And you,
all have a beautiful rest of the day. I wish I could
Thank
be
you.
on here watching, but I'm
Yes.
we
doing the
will
work.
miss you.
Yes,
We will
we
miss
will
you.
miss you.
We
But
understand.
the cool thing is we are recording the whole thing, so you'll be able to go back and watch the
Yay.
whole thing, and we're going to
Oh,
break it up into
beautiful.
segments of everybody's reading. So,
Oh, great.
yes.
Yay.
And for our poetry contest, Virginia is also another one of our
Yes.
I
judges
am
that
one of our
we're glad
guests.
to have join.
Yay.
Yeah.
Second year. So,
Yes.
Yes, so
All
we're
right.
happy to have her.
yes. And
Well,
we also know you are on your lunch break, and we don't want
yes,
to
I
keep
am.
you from having your lunch.
Yeah, because Season goes, good job. Readings from secret locations on the sly at work are awesome.
Yes.
Yes. They make
Thank you,
them even
Season.
better.
Yes.
So
Oh, goodness.
get back to
All right.
lunch /
Yes.
work,
Yes.
and
Yes.
we thank you for having us as
Or-
part
Thank
of your
you for
grouping.
having
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Yes. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Have a
Bye.
great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
All right. That was awesome. So
Yes.
let's go ahead and play one of our commercials for one of our sponsors.
Yes, and we're going to, since we already talked to Holly,